Hi, I'm Emily Lorca. I'm in 12th grade and I play Mary Hatch in Lynn and Hurst Thespian's production of It's a Wonderful Life. Mary is the wife of George Bailey, the main character of the show, and throughout her life she has always known that she wanted to be with George Bailey. She fell in love with him as a young kid. It was kind of this like schoolgirls kind of crush. But she never gave up on it, and that's one of the things that I love most about her, and she did eventually get to marry him. She is definitely one of the nicest people in the show, in my opinion, at least. She has always been there for George through like thick and thin. She helped raise their 4 children together, and she just, like George Bailey, she just gives her everything to everyone. When I first came to Lindenhurst and I had to do like a small tour of the high school, we very briefly passed the auditorium, but I could see all the way to the back of the stage, and I saw like all these like props and set pieces, and I was like, wow, that's an actual like theater. They have like things, and it was just so cool. And I decided that I was gonna go to the first thespian meeting, and I didn't expect much out of it, being I didn't have too much of an experience with theater before that. So I thought it was gonna be something that I would go to like every Tuesday, once a week. But then I did like Safe Halloween, and then I was like, all right, I'll do Safe Halloween and that's it. And then I did Haunted House, and then I was like, okay, I'll do Safe Halloween and Haunted House, and then that's it. And then I joined Stage Crew, and it just kept going, and now it's my entire life, and I don't know where I'd be without it. Our lovely president, Isabel Camacho, and we had gym our sophomore year together, and it was probably one of my favorite gym classes just because she's so awesome to be with. But she told me that she was gonna run for president and that we didn't have anyone running for recording secretary. And I've always been one of those kids who's like, well, I would like love to do something, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm me and I was like just too nervous. But Isabel was like, you could really run because you and I, we work so well together and we would be great. One of my favorite scenes, it's actually a pretty short scene between me and Thomas Kahn, who plays George Bailey, but it is late at night and we're about to go to bed and I'm like half awake and George starts talking to Mary, and I tell him that I'm pregnant.
Bailey Lasso Stork.
This is a stork. What do you mean
I would like the people to know about our cast is just how hardworking we are. We are doing our very best to make the most of this situation, and we are all so happy to have this opportunity to be in a production, whether it's radioed or live. We all just love acting from the bottom of our hearts, and we are so happy that after all these months of being quarantined, we have something to do.